gang, something like for y'all.
What up, y'all? The Dizaster poRICH title match just dropped out. I watched it, analyzed it, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to tell you what I think about it, you know what I'm saying? So, it's the breakdown, let's go. Alright, round one was, poRICH decided to go first. He was the title, you know, he was a champion before the battle. Oops, spoiler. Anyway, I got my notes right here. Excuse me if I look down. I'm tired as fuck. What is it, like 247? Anyway, poRICH's first round, he had the first scheme, went on for maybe about, you know, 10, 12 bars, and I really liked it. Say a whole bunch of shit about, you know, the source and the Ilmac battle with him and Diaz and shit, and then finally came to the end of the scheme where he's like, that's why acceptance is my favorite step, because everyone knows he's a drunk and shit. And so I thought that was a dope scheme. I like that a lot. I thought the first round was very consistent. He had one slip up in you know, the first round. It's only slip up of the whole battle. I'm saying the only slip up. This motherfucker had the whole battle. 3-second slip up the whole battle. And the first round he spit for 5 minutes. Like, you know what I'm saying, like 5 fucking minutes. So I thought his first round was very good. Not as many punches, but definitely some dope schemes and shit like that. So I thought it was okay round one. All right, round one for Dizaster. He spit for about 5.5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? One thing you can't say about is no one can out-deliver Dizaster, okay? You might out-bar him or some shit, but you can't out-deliver him. His delivery is just so aggressive and in your face and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you can't, his delivery is unmatched, you know what I'm saying? As far as some of his lyrics, his bars and shit, he had some dope bars. A Ghostbusters line I thought was dope. The Four Brothers line I thought was maybe the best bar of the first round. I like that one a lot. Then he had some shit about King Kong, and that bar was okay, but when you have a delivery like that, it makes it 15 times better, you know what I'm saying? If Rich delivers the same line about King Kong, drug out to buy the building like King Kong, it gets an okay reaction, but the way, you know, Dizaster does it so aggressively, it's gonna get 15 times better reaction, you know what I'm saying? He also had a dope bar. He said, this gun'll make a couple retreat like Vince Vaughn. And again, I thought that was actually a really dope bar, made doper by his delivery. You see what I'm saying? It's all about delivery, you know what I'm saying? So I thought his first round was good. I think he took the first round slightly, no, I'll give the first round to him pretty clearly. You know what I'm saying? If I was nameless or some shit, I'd give it 10, 10-8, 10-7. So yeah, I got Dizaster, you know, up 1-0. Alright, round two for poRICH, digging deep in yo, bitch. I thought this was his best round of the battle. A lot of dope bars in here that I like, a lot of punches. You know what I'm saying? Again, schemes. People don't really understand a lot of the shit he says because his delivery is just not as good. So people miss a lot of the shit he says. Not that I'm saying he has a lot of dope shit, but there's definitely some dope shit that people miss. In the second round, I liked when he said it was the attacking Dizasters, you know, how the way he raps and shit like that, and he said because you'll never be credited because you never invented it, just ripped it out of someone else's mouth like a dental strip. Of course it sounded better when he said it than I did, you know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you what he said. You know, he said crack this crab for white meat like a shellfish, bitch. I like that too. One more boring minute of this unimportant gimmick. I'll travel back to 84 and drop your mother off at the abortion clinic. I thought that was dope as well. He said, got mad ills to rake your lawn or rake your grass on the condition you go back to grind time and make it last. So those are some of the doper bars I thought were in, you know, his round two. I thought his round two was very good. All right, round two for Dizaster. I thought this was his, you know, worst round of the battle. You know, coinciding with poRICH's best round of the battle. Obviously, I'm gonna give this round to poRICH. I just thought poRICH's bars were better in the second round. Dizaster had some good bars. Don't get me wrong, he always does. But he had a lot more slip-ups than he did in round one. So there's minor slip-ups, but a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? Because he freestyles a lot. I like the bar he said though about I'm the wolf, you're my prey, you're Liam Neeson. You know what I'm saying? This is the gray or some shit like that. I can't remember. But that, if you haven't seen the movie, then obviously you want to get that. But I thought it was a dope bar. This round two was, you know, kind of lacking. So I gave the round two to poRICH, you know? All right, round three, I'm gonna do these together because They kind of both lacked to me. Both Dizaster's and poRICH's third rounds were lacking to me. And for one reason is because at this point, even before the third round started, they've already spent 10 minutes each. Both their first and second rounds were over 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? No one really wants to hear that long of a fucking battle. You know what I'm saying? This kind of got a little bit boring. I thought, again, dope bars in the third round for both of them. You know what I'm saying? I like Rich's schemes in the third round. I thought he was really dope in the third round. My method works like Heisenberg. I thought that was dope. I really thought that was dope. I thought poRICH may have edged round 3. Dizaster round 3 had a lot of movie bars. A lot of fucking movie bars in this battle. I don't know why. There's more movie bars than I've heard from Dizaster and any other fucking battle. Is movie bars. And that's really what got the most reaction for Dizaster's bars were the movie bars. You know what I'm saying? Shit that people actually know. I like Dizaster. I like Rich's third. They were, a little bit boring. It's really a toss-up to decide who wins round 3. You know what I'm saying? You could say poRICH out-rapped him in the battle. Diz probably out-barred him. Rich had a cleaner performance, and I can't overstate that. You know what I'm saying? One slip-up, and he spent nearly 6 minutes in the third round, 5.5 minutes in the second, and 5 minutes in the first. One slip-up. This is the first time poRICH has ever even attempted doing anything like this. He spent 16, 17 minutes and have one slip-up. One? That's pretty, rare for someone that's first time. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty dope. I definitely have to commend him for that. You know what I'm saying? Even taking a battle with Dizaster and having 5-6 minute rounds. You know what I'm saying? Unlimited. That's what they say, whatever. Dizaster's performance was good, but he had a lot of slip-ups. To compare to Rich's one, Diz probably had 10, 11. You know what I'm saying? And he was freestyling a lot, and I don't care. If you freestyle, I want your shit to be clean. You know what I'm saying? And my opinion obviously means nothing, so don't fucking ride his dick and leave some faggot ass comments saying, who gives a shit what you think? You know what I'm saying? I'm just giving my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I thought Diz's delivery is obviously better. You can't argue that his delivery is better. So, you know what I'm saying? It really just comes down to the rounds. First round, I give Dizaster. Second, I give the po. I'm going to give the third round to po, and I gave him the battle. Purely unbiased. Dizaster is my second favorite battle, so I'm not even being biased at all. I think this is one of Dizaster's worst battles. Cannabis, DNA, SMP, HFK were all dope battles. This shit was doper than he had in this battle. I just felt like poRICH edged it slightly in the third round. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's really all I have to say. If you gave Dizaster the battle, I'm not gonna argue with you. You know what I'm saying? And don't leave some comments talking about faggot ass shit. It's just an opinion. You know what I'm saying? We all have our own opinions. You know what I'm saying? It's It's just an opinion. You know what I'm saying? But let me know what you think. But don't be disrespectful about it. You know what I'm saying? It's just just be respectful. Follow me on Twitter if you want to. You know what I'm saying? Chomp it up. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about battles. We'll talk about battles all day. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Like or dislike, whatever you choose to do. You know what I'm saying? Just watch it, and if you were this far, and then you obviously are. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why. Obviously, all right.
Shit. Elevated game. Check. Hey yo, trill to the core.